If there is one cliche or one statement that you heard that you can it will stick with you for the rest of your life, what would that be? What would that be? I've heard this so many times, and I've said it myself. I've said it myself so many times. I said, you know, boy, if I knew back then what I knew now, things would have been different. That is something that I believe that every generation will be saying as they come into this world. Every generation will be saying the same thing. Those who, well, I should say, those who get to the place where their mind is now being renewed, their mind is being changed, their thinking is being changed, they're thinking differently now, and they begin to see things from a different perspective. I believe those are the ones who will recognize that and will be repeating the same phrase. Man, if I knew back then what I knew now, things would have been different. How many of us have said that so many times? And when I look back on my life, when I look back, I thought I was living, I thought things was just at their peak, man. I thought I was up there. But I didn't understand. I just started living. I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything. Because you see, the mindset that I had, I was thinking, first of all, you see, when I finished college, when I finished school, I'm not going back to no school anymore. I don't want to hear nothing about a school. Don't tell me about a school. Don't even show me a book. I don't want to see a book. Get it away from me. That was my mindset back then. I had that fixed mindset, thinking that this is all there is. I didn't understand that there was more to life. There was infinity to infinity, beyond. Go, keep going. I didn't understand how big life is and how much we can achieve in life, that we are limitless. I didn't understand that. I look around and I look at my background and I look at where I grew up. I look at different things in my life and I begin to analyze those things. And it's like, okay, this is what it is. This is the boundary right here. This is as far as I can go. I didn't understand. Look, as a man think he becomes, you think that's where you can go, you're gonna stay there. But as I begin to travel around, I had that opportunity. I had that opportunity. That opportunity opened up to me to travel. A matter of fact, I dream about it. I will say I manifest that opportunity because I used to sit down home right there on that warm of the step, that warm part of the step where the sunlight finished beat that step all day long. It warmed it up really good. And I used to sit right there and I began to see myself. I began to visualize myself traveling, going to different places, meeting different people. And that opportunity came. So I should say, I want to say I manifest that. And I will say that with confidence. I did manifest that opportunity right there. And with that opportunity, I began to see things. I began to see more things, bigger things. I began to meet people. I began to collaborate with people. I've had friends all over the world. And with that, the next step, I began to see and understand that there is more to life than where I was. But that fixed mindset, if I did not get over that fixed mindset, if I did not have that dream or that vision, if I wasn't visualizing, and you know the thing about life, sometimes we're doing the things that we really wish we can do and really did not or do not really realize that we are doing it. I'm gonna say that again. Sometimes the same thing that we wish that we can be doing or we want to do, we are doing it already and did not know, unconsciously, did not know, unaware, I should say, we unaware that we are doing it already. You see, I was visualizing, I was using my imagination to draw things to me, but I didn't know that until I look back over a few years and I've said, wow, when I began to reflect, I talk about reflection in a few of my videos. I talk about that reflection. When I began to reflect over my life, I began to see the trend. I began to see the step that leads up to to this right here today. And it's all started with the mind, with the imagination, wanted more, have that desire to want more because I began to see little by little that there is more. But I want to talk about that fixed mindset. You see, there is two part of this mindset. When we talk about the mindset is to me, it's a series of belief that you believe that it kind of shape the way you think. It shapes the way you think. Whether you believe this is enough for you, whether you believe you can have more, that mindset, whether it's a growth mindset or a fixed mindset. The fixed mindset is like, this is as far as I can go. The growth mindset is looking and it begin to see that there is more to life. It look back, it analyze, and it look back at where you started and where you at now, and you begin to see the trail, and you begin to see the steps that you have taken to get there, and it begins to reflect, and you begin to understand that there is more. If you have made it this far, there had to be something else more. So as I begin to reflect on all that, and I looked over my life as a young man and the things that happened in my life. And I'm so grateful that today I never really adapt that fixed mindset to the point that I begin to just blame other people and say, well, it's because of you why I'm here. I understand knowledge. Get an understanding of what you're seeing, get an understanding of what is going on around you. When you get an understanding, now you can use that happens in your life as a stepping stone to go to the next level. But so often when we talk about a renewed mind, how it will change your lifestyle, we are not just talking about you just sit down and not doing anything. Look, in everything there's a process. And in that process, you have to put in so you can get out. You must put in so you can get out. Even with a changed mindset, you must seek after those things that will help you to change the habits that have got you bound. Those habits that have you stuck there, you must seek for the process, seek for the steps that you need to take so that you can get to the next level. Every one of us are here to evolve and to be the best. There's so much opportunity for all of us here. But if you continue to allow someone to tell you because of who you are, you can't go beyond this border, because of where you came from, you can't go beyond that. I've traveled all over, not the whole world, but I've traveled a lot of it. And I've seen how people are coming from this side, going that side, coming from that side, going this. I've seen the interaction of people and they're just enjoying life. Life is here for us to enjoy. It's our purpose, it's our destiny, not just to work every day and to live from paycheck to paycheck, but to renew our mind so that we could understand what is true happiness, what is true health. We got to understand wealth. What is true wealth? Not just the material things, because you can have all that, but you don't have the health to enjoy it. What good is it going to do for you? I always said, I don't want to always sit in the back of a luxury car that I love. I want to be able to be behind the wheel and drive it too. I want to enjoy that. I want to hit the brakes and hit the gas and feel that power. So for years, for years, I was stuck in that era of my life thinking, well, this is it. And even though I made some stride, even though I have traveled and I've seen so much, there was a time again when I began to feel like I don't know that much. I don't know anything. Who's going to listen to me? Who's want to work with me? Can I do this and can I do that? You see, that mindset begin to try to creep back in. That's why I say you got to renew your mind. You got to change it. You got to change it. You got to keep going forward, because the minute that you stop striving, because you see, a lot of us think, well, when we get to a certain age, we can't grow anymore. We can't perceive anymore. We can't see things anymore. We can't dream anymore. So we just stop. So I begin to get to a certain age, and it's like, okay, it seems like I have to do what I'm doing. I'm driving, I have my own truck and everything. It seems like that's what I have to do for the rest of my life, even though I have dreams and goals and things that I want to do. But as I begin to reflect on the journey, and I begin to reflect and I begin to seek, and you got to understand also those that you have surrounding you it can have a part to play in that too, because if you keep listening to what they're saying, it's like you next thing you know, you're going to find yourself in a place where you're content with where you are and you don't want to go on any further. All you want to do now is to live until the time for you to depart this world, and that's it. But you see, we all have a purpose here, and our purpose is first of all is for us to be happy, enjoy life to the max, and be able to help someone if we can. Do the best you can to help someone. But this should have the same, I'm not saying everybody gonna have the same desire, But happiness is something that should be internationally. It should be on the same plane. It should be so everybody should want to be happy. I think that's part of our nature. Everyone should want to be happy. So that's something that we all, I think, have in common. Wants to be happy, want to be loved, want to enjoy life. What good it is if you're here and you don't want to enjoy all these wonderful things that is here? What good is it? What good is it? So I had to break out of that fixed mindset and begin to adapt again, that growth mindset, begin to see all the wonderful things, all the wonderful place that I can go and enjoy. And that's why today I'm telling you, I try as much as I can to relay this message to other man, anyone who wants to learn a matter of fact, that look, there is more to life. If you can see it, if you can visualize it on the inside, and this is one of the process that we use also, you must be able to visualize, see yourself there before you get there. See yourself there. I've already dreamed about that before I even get to where I'm at right here. I already dreamt about it. I visualized myself traveling and going places. I visualized myself doing things. And then later on, I find myself doing the same thing that I was visualizing. I've heard Neville and all these other guys who teach it. I never knew these guys. These are not guys in my generation. These are way before me. And I've never heard anybody talk about it. I never heard anybody talk about it, about guys like Joseph Murphy and all these other guys who are teaching it. Never heard nobody talk about it. But I've experienced it back then. It's like, again, I didn't know what I was doing. I was doing it, but didn't know what I was doing. But today, as I realize it, how powerful it is to visualize, to condition your mind so that when you get there, you already, you're being, it's like you're being there before. It's nothing new. And it make it easier for you to get there now because you are not struggling to get there because now you already seen it on the inside, just like a architect, the man who building those buildings. He already done see the building. He already done visualize out the landscape and everything, the structure. And all he doing now is just put it on paper. Put it on the paper. But you see, with this fixed mindset, it can keep you from a lot of opportunity, a lot of it, because you'll find yourself, you'll say to yourself, you know what? This is who I am. I don't mingle with people. I don't do this. I don't like this. I don't like that. And you begin to adapt that way of life. And you will settle right there for that when there is a whole lot more that you could have been achieving or enjoying. But you see, the growth mindset is one who always seeking for opportunity, looking for the opportunity. He wants to grow higher. And for me, I always want to evolve. I want to get better. I want to grow more, not just for myself, but so that I can help someone else more effectively. I love to see other people grow and evolve and to for their life to transform. I love that because it is a passion of mine now because of what I know now. Before, I didn't understand that. I thought millions is only for certain people. But look at how many millionaires are out there now. Look at how many millionaires are out there now because people are coming out from, like I said, come out from amongst them, come out from the ones who have that fixed mindset or who are telling themselves or allow someone else to drill into their head that look at you. Who you think anyone going to listen to you? Look at you. You can't go and live in certain place. Look at you. You can't go to a certain college. They allow people to speak that into their life and they adapt that as a way of living to the point that they don't go anywhere else. That's as far as they go. So you see, if you allow that fixed mindset to be the foundation that you are building your life on, um, to me, it's going to be a very lonely life. It's going to be a very dull life. But when you adapt that growth mindset, you always want to go to the next level. You always are on that trail of adventure. You always want to travel and see what's out there. You always want to go to certain places and experience different things. That's with the growth mindset. I said it all the time. You see, when you renew your mind, when you change the way you think, it will change not just you, yourself, your life, but it will change your lifestyle. It will change the way you live. I've already seen this before. I've been there. I visualized this. And, a lot of times, one of the things that used to held me back too is because I'm thinking, well, who's going to believe me? But you see what? That's something that you got to get over. You got to get over whether someone is going to believe you or not. Because if you don't believe in yourself, who's going to believe in you? You got to tell your story the way you believe it, the way you see it, to the point that if when someone hear it, they understand, yes, he's been there before. It's convincing. You're not pretending, but you're trying, you are giving it for real. I believe that pretending to be something, it's like you're gonna get tired of that. You're gonna get tired of that. But you see, when you feel it on the inside, when it becomes real to you, you are not gonna be afraid of what other people are gonna say. You're not gonna be ashamed. You're gonna be living it. You're gonna carry yourself that way, just like the millionaire mindset. For me, you see, I carry myself a certain way because of what I believe. I just believe in my heart that we all are here to prosper and to live a good life, to have as much as you want, to do whatever you want, to go wherever you want. So you see, because I have that millionaire mindset, money is just a tool. Money is just a tool. Anyone can honor a million dollar if they have that mindset. So because I have that mindset to grow and to evolve and to be all that I can be, I carry myself that way. Why do you have to wait until you get a brand new car to be happy? If it take 10 months, look at the 10 month 10 months that you have just wasted that you could be happy and enjoying life, but you're waiting for that thing to come. And everything not going to just pop up like that all the time, but you're waiting for that thing to come. And until that thing come, you're not going to enjoy life. You're not going to smile. You're not going to do anything. What? You just wasted 10 months, man. You just wasted 10 months. So when you get over that fixed mindset and adapt that growth mindset, it all leads to higher achievement and innovation. It leads you up there. It takes you to that place where you feel good about yourself. And even when you're helping yourself, you're helping someone else. Because I heard someone say, it is so lonely to be at the top by yourself. When you help others to come up, you all can celebrate. So that's what makes me feel good about what I'm doing. That's what makes me feel good about what I'm doing. As far as teaching, a renewed mind, change the way you think, change the mindset, get from the fixed mindset to the growth mindset so that you yourself can enjoy life because that's what we are here for. We are only here for a time. And these are just gifts. All that you see behind me, in front of me, all it just gifts for us to enjoy. So why not enjoy it while you can? But you see, if you have that mindset like it's not for you, you will never enjoy it. If you're waiting until you get to heaven or whatever, like they said, the time is now. You can start now. Even if you have your mind fixed on going to heaven, start now. Let it be here, right now. Let it be here. Start here. Start enjoying it now. Eat the nice food that you want. Wear the nice clothes that you want. But it all started in the mind. It started in the mind. When you change the mind, when you change the way you think, when you change the way you see yourself, when you change the way you see the world, and look, change is not going to just happen like that. You have to have a desire to change and follow the steps that are already being put in place for you to get to that level so that you can break that habit. You can change the way you see things, change the way you see people, change the way you see yourself so that you can grow and evolve and make those connections. You will see those opportunities coming. But until then, if you continue down the same path with the same mindset, that you're going to get the same results, always by yourself, or always attracting the wrong people. But when you begin to see the silver lining behind the cloud, when you begin to see yourself as that successful entrepreneur, when you begin to see yourself as that successful father, when you begin to see yourself as that successful businessman, whether you have one employee or you don't have none at all, when you begin to see yourself that way, you will find yourself Keep getting closer and closer and closer to your dream. Every step, like I said, every little step I take, like Bobby Brown said, it will take you closer to your destiny and you will achieve your goals. And again, this is Nelson. If you think that you want to work with me, if you think you want to talk, if you think you want to try, or even to be a part of our community, drop me a line. And also check out all our videos right here, right here. Or you could send it to someone on our YouTube channel at Nelson Robinson Sr. HOH. Check us out there. And also, we will continue to push out new videos. So hit that bell and subscribe and like so that when new video comes out, we want you to be a part of this because we want you to grow. We want you to get to the next level. And that's what we are here to do, to teach others, those who feel like they're stuck, those who think that there's more to life, to get out, to come out, break that habit, let it go so that you can live life. You can enjoy life to the max. Enjoy life to the max. Exercise your right to live and to have a happy life. There's so much I can say about this, but until next time, love you guys. Peace and drop me a line and let me know if these videos are helping you. Like, share, and also subscribe and hit that notification bell so that when new videos comes out, you'll be ready for it. Get rid of that fixed mindset and adopt that growth mindset by changing the way you're thinking. And as we continue, I will tell you how you can change the way you think. I will help you to get there. All right. Peace. And we out.